Was your allegation to CPS that the child was kissing your child's foot, or was it something else?
No, she pulled my daughter's pants off and started kissing her down there. She told me, and we had an appointment to the doctor the next day, and she told the doctor called CPS.
On August 16th, 2024.
I take judicial notice of that temporary order. Are there any agreements?
Judge, there are just a few. If I may read those into the record.
You may do so.
Thank you, Judge. The parties were in agreement, Judge, that Ms. Flores remain managing conservator and Mr. Stepson possessory conservator, with Ms. Flores the right to designate the primary residence without a geographical restriction. And those are the extent of the agreements, Judge. Oh, as well, that there's not a request for retro child support as to the youngest child. If I may call
Ms. Just to be clear, what are the disagreements?
So the disagreements
we're hearing today?
The disagreements, Judge, are as to current child support amounts, the credit on the arrears, and the visitation and access.
Here we go. This is where the real fight begins. Agreements are easy, but disagreements? That's why family court gets messy. Pay attention to how the lawyers frame it. Child support amounts, arrears, and visitation. These are the three pillars that almost every custody battle comes down to.
I guess, Judge, so to say there is an agreement as well on what the arrears are. I'd offer State's Exhibit A, which is an updated financial activity report to the one that was submitted with the petition. I previously showed it to the parties, Judge, if the court would like me to display it as well.
No,
for the amounts.
All right. Does anyone have any objection to State's Exhibit 1?
No.
Mr. Stepson, do you have any objection?
What do you mean?
She has requested that I admit State's Exhibit 1, which is the AG's pay record. Do you have any objection to me seeing that pay record?
Like you seeing what I owe?
Yes. What the AG's office pay record says you owe. It sounds like there is a dispute on what's actually due.
No, that's no problem.
Okay. And I do recognize that you're contesting that number. So you will get a chance to let me know why.
Okay.
Okay. State's Exhibit 1 is admitted. And Ms. Patel, just be aware, I'm moving a little slower today because my computer is not fully operational and I'm using multiple devices that I don't usually use. So just please be patient if it takes me a while to do something. And you
okay. Thank you. So just for the record, the amounts per the pay record for the arrearage as of August 31st, 2025 are $47,038.41. I can share the screen, sorry.
Did you catch that number? $4,000 to $7,000. That's not pocket change. That's years of unpaid support stacked up. And here's the kicker. Whether or not he's paid some of it outside the system may not even matter legally.
For child support, $47,038.41. And for medical support as of August 31st, 2025, $11,623.04.
Okay, and one moment, I have to look at my screen because I can't imagine any of us can read that.
Is it too small?
It's very tiny, at least on my end. If you can reread those numbers just to make sure I'm looking at the right columns.
Yes, the child support balance as of August 31st, 2025 is $47,038.41.
Okay, and if you can speak slower when you say large numbers, because it's, at least for me, I might have some disability, but it just over my head. So 47038.41. Okay, medical arrears
is $11,623.04.
Okay, and dental
is there is no dental.
Okay. Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. And if I may call the parties as to the agreement and then recall them, Judge?
You may.
Okay. I'll call Ms. Flores. Ms. Flores, we can state your name for the record again?
Olga Flores?
Thank you. And you heard the agreements that I read to the court. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did I state them accurately to the court?
Yes.
And are they the agreements as you understand them?
Yes.
And you're entering those agreements freely?
Yes.
I have no other questions at this time for this witness, Judge, if I may recall her later.
You may do so.
Thank you. Mr. Stevenson, if you could state your name for the record again, please.
Hayden says.
Thank you. And you heard the agreements that I stated to the court, is that correct?
Yes.
And are those the agreements well, sorry, let me rephrase that. Did I state them correctly to the court?
What I owe or what I'm agreeing to what I owe?
No, the agreements as to Ms. Flores remaining the managing conservator and you being possessory conservator, with her having the right to designate the primary residence without a geographical restriction, and then to the amounts that are stated in the financial activity report as to what is owed as of August 31st, 2025.
So that's basically saying where the kids can go or the moments of visitation and all that?
No, Mr. Stevenson, specifically only to these issues as to the managing conservator portion, you being possessory conservator, her having the right to designate where the primary home is for the kids without a geographical restriction, and the amounts that are stated in the financial activity report.
So does that count with what I said I paid or no?
No, that's still an issue that's going to be an issue for the court to decide.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Okay. And you're entering those agreements freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So then let's get into how you were saying the parts that you don't agree with. Starting with the retro, so which that is the past due amount. The financial activity report shows that you owe $47,038.41 as of August 31st, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that number is accurate?
No.
Why do you not feel like
I owe that amount, but so the 47,000, I do owe that.
We can see your face, please. I know it's hard.
I mean, the other party doesn't have their face in, but you're asking for my
I want
face
you both to, actually. I can at least see her eyes. And ma'am, if you can hold it so I can see you as well. Otherwise, we can reset this to be live if this is going to be an issue for everybody. And then it's not going to be me making up arbitrary rules that you're annoyed with, and you'll just be in court and I'll be able to see your faces. So I'm good either way. Are we ready?
Yeah, you can carry on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Stevenson. So you stated...
Notice the wording here. He admits owing but doesn't want to be ordered to pay. That's a huge distinction. In court, admitting the debt but fighting the enforcement is like saying, yes, I did it, but please don't punish me for it. Bold move.
You agree that you do owe that amount, but you don't think that it should be ordered that you pay that amount. Is that correct?
I mean, I have to pay it, but are you asking me like what I paid or what I owe?
What do you feel like you owe?
And you said I owe 58,000, right?
Well, the child support by itself is $47,038.41. Have you made payments to Ms. Flores outside of the state disbursement unit?
Yes. I probably like how long are you asking? Like within me being on child support or just this year?
Since the prior order was done in your case.
And when was that?
Mr.
Are you saying since the last time we went to court? Or are you saying since I've been on child support? What like from what time? Because I give money all the time.
Okay, so how much money do you feel like you've given her that is not accounted for in that $47,000?
Like since my first daughter's been born, or since when? That's the question.
June 22nd, 2021 is when the pay record starts, sir.
Probably like 20 grand.
Do you have any kind of receipts for that?
I have Cash App payments, and a lot of it was cash. And I mean, we paid the daycare, we've paid, helped her with stuff with her car. I mean, it's been multiple stuff. And I mean, y'all know, y'all already told me it's a gift. So, like I said, I can't cry over spoiled milk. So what I get, I'm grateful for. But since my daughter has been born, I know it's been at least 20,000.
Again, so this is not negotiations anymore, and I was not in the back, so I don't know what they told you. I don't know if what they told you is correct. This is your chance to let me know what your arguments are. So feel free to, regardless of what the AG told you, feel free to make your arguments.
Mr. Stevenson, so how much do you pay in daycare?
At the new daycare, it's 600 a month. At the old one, it was 500 a month. We paid it every month.
How long has the child been at the new daycare?
Maybe like 3 months.
And how long was the child at the old daycare?
They were at multiple daycares, so a couple of years.
Okay. So if you did the math, how much would you say you've paid in childcare?
Since the day my daughter was born, or just in daycare?
Since June 2021.
At least 20,000.
In childcare alone?
Everything.
Okay. My question again, Mr. Stevenson, is how much do you think you've paid in childcare costs at the daycare since June of 2021?
20,000.
Okay. So
he's saying I'm sorry, he's saying that because that's really awesome.
Ma'am, this isn't your chance to speak. You're going to get a chance to speak, and I do want to hear from you as well.
I'm just trying for y'all to understand. He's saying that because he's only paying for child support, like for the child care. That's what he's saying is 20,000.
Okay, that didn't clarify anything at all. So just wait till it's your turn, and hopefully the questions will be asked in a way that will clarify for me what everyone's saying.
Are you stating, Mr. Stevenson, that you have paid child care?
Actually.
Go ahead, Judge.
This is a terrible question to be asking at this point. The order, it looks like, says that the paternity of Evelyn and Elliot was established previously, but at least, well, maybe not. But the order seems to only be for Evelyn. The 2019 order. Is there another order besides the 2019 order? Is there a 2021 order?
Yes, I believe there's a 2021 order, Judge.
Okay. Let me find that.
I haven't pulled up. Let's see.
Ah, okay, there it is. Okay. See it now. Okay.
Mr. Stevenson, so is your testimony that you've paid daycare expenses every month since 2021?
Yes.
Okay. And your testimony is that daycare expenses since 2021 has been around $20,000.
Yes. From that date to now, 20,000 spent.
Is there a reason you did not make payments through the state disbursement unit rather than to the daycare?
Well, at times when I struggled, I didn't have money, and with daycare being due and people working and the kids needing to have somewhere to go, I just paid it out of pocket, which is my fault, but I had to make dues, you know.
And here's the big twist. He's asking the court to credit him $20,000 for daycare payments he claims he made directly. But here's the legal catch. If it didn't go through the official disbursement unit, judges rarely give credit. What do you think? Should he get that break? Or rules?
So are you requesting that the court give you a credit of $20,000?
Yes.
And that's towards the child support. Now, the medical support as of August 31st, 2025 was $11,623.04. Do you agree that that number is accurate as to what you owe in medical support?
Yes.
Okay. Moving from the arrears on the case, the temporary order that was previously done by this court established you as the father to the third child on the case. We've already indicated to the court the agreement on the conservatorship. The issue remaining for the court, from my understanding, is the visitation and access. So what are you asking the court for in regards to visitation and access for your 3 children?
That it's the same and I get them, I don't need monitor visitation.
Okay. So are you asking the court for a standard possession order regarding your 3 children?
The way it's been, however that is.
Okay. Have you been visiting with all 3 children?
Every time they come, 3 of them come, or when my oldest son Elliot gets in trouble, we go get him. So regardless, or if they get sick, they come over here. Regardless, I'm gonna have them in either way,
So you're asking the court to maintain the standard possession order that was ordered in 2021 for the older 2 children.
The same one. Every other weekend I get them, and it's no monitor to visitation.
Okay.
Now this part is key. He's claiming his income dropped from $3,400 to $2,000 a month. But judges don't just take your word for it. They compare your past orders, lifestyle, and expenses. If it looks like you're hiding income, trust me, the court will dig.